Well, before I tell you the judge's decision, I can only apologise for Matilda's behaviour. She's been given a red card, OK, and sternly told off. But based on the battling performance before Matilda's intervention, the judges have gone for the amazing robot Terrorhurtz! At one stage, I mean, you've taken a terrible beating there. That axe is powerful.
It is.
But at one stage, you actually got your claw in, and I thought you were going to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Well, I know. The trouble is that it was the wrong part of the robot. If I could have moved over a little bit and got further into the body, I would have been able to do something.
Yeah, because you were hopeful in the pits. You turned around to me and said, let's hope we're here longer than we were here last time.
That's right, yeah.
And it turns out that you're not going to be.
No, thanks for that. Yeah, you're right.
This is the end of the Ming dynasty.
Yeah, it is indeed, yes.
So,
for this one, anyway.
For this one, anyway. Have you enjoyed yourselves? What about you?
Right, yeah.
Had a good time, you?
Yeah.
Not too disappointed?
No.
All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ming! They took it well. That axe.
I tell you, I was scared of them. That stuff, that Ming can go straight through our robot.
Aye.
I was just desperately trying to keep away from that jaw. I was scared.
But your axe is powerful.
Yeah, it's nice bit, giving Dom a chance to hit people with the axe.
Yeah, it just keeps going and going, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, we hadn't tested it before, so it was good to see that it worked first time. John's brilliant design, and it worked well.
Think you can go far on this one?
I don't know. There's so much luck involved. But give it a go.
Try and avoid the claws, though. Try and avoid the claws.
Yeah, don't like those claws.
There's an awful lot of razor replicas around.
They're nasty.
Well, good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Terrorhurtz!
Someone needs to give Matilda a good smack on the backside. Not me, I'm going nowhere near it. Ming 3 out, Terrorhurtz through. Next up, Claude Hopper and Twister.
From Horns Cross, Claude Hopper.
A sturdy walking robot with 2 front claws, 2 rotating flails on the sides and 2 Srimak bars over the top. Slow, sluggish, but a walker can carry twice the weight at 200 kilos.
From Cowcliff, Twister.
Has 3 sharp, short, thick spikes at the front, ramming and spinning at the same time. The blade on the flywheel goes 55 miles an hour for heavy metal damage. Also has a flipper and runs both ways up.
Roboteers, stand by.
The Claude Hopper team has Andrew Hughes, his son Joshua, Nick Clement, and the Twister boys Stuart Ford, Christopher O'Connell and Graham Kershaw. In the arena again, the pincer and saw of dead metal. And hungry for some metal mashing Matilda.
3, 2, 1, activate.
I love to see the walkers because so much ingenuity goes into them. Look at Twister chasing off after Claude Hopper, not quite knowing what to do with it. And that's also intriguing, the way the non-walkers deal with a walking robot. Claude Hopper bumping and sort of rolling, hardly careering. How do I compete with this, says Twister, trying to get the weaponry in. The spinning flywheel doesn't seem to have that much momentum, Twister. Twister, you're not exactly whipping up a storm. And I think they're going to be counted out here by the ref bot. Are we to see a walker going through to reward all the ingenuity? We are. Twister counted out. And about to be disposed of by dead metal. Into the garbage truck, I should think. Down comes the saw of dead metal. And all Stuart Ford, Chris O'Connell and Graham Kershaw can do is look on in horror. They have the Berserk team in previous wars. Claude Hopper took him 7.5 months to get across the arena there to press the button. We just edited it for you. And Twister's about to go down. Well done, I'll tell you. I love to see a walker go through. So Andrew Hughes at the controls, we just saw him briefly. Congratulations to you, but how disappointing was Twister? The Hopper's getting into to cause mayhem. I mean, it's backing away now, coming in on another attack. Oh, and again. And Twister is being nudged nervously towards the pit. By the time Halley's Comet next passes the Earth, they'll be in the pit. Claude Hopper again. Oh, it can move sideways as well. Sideways, forwards. Anything is possible. And slow and steady and patient and purposeful. I'm delighted to see them go through.
Cease. Well, I hope Twister aren't bitter, because now they're definitely twisted. Claude Hopper skips and jumps into the next round. You enjoy that?
Yes.
Is yours the noisiest robot on Robot Wars?
Probably.
It is. Does not make noise when it travels, doesn't it?
It certainly does. It's probably one of the most powerful. It's got 4 starter motors in there, car starter motors.
4 car starter motors.
They certainly produce the power.
How heavy?
It's 1/5 of a ton.
1/5 of a ton.
200 kilos.
200 kilos. Because it's a walker, it's twice the weight of the ones with wheels, isn't it?
That's right. That's where the advantage we thought would give us the ability to push robots around.
Well, you certainly did that, and of course the house robots then got hold of Twister and gave it a right good kicking, didn't they?
Yep, they certainly did.
Ladies and gentlemen, go ballistic. This is Claude Hopper.
Twister themselves in and out and go out. Claude Hopper through. Next up, 101 and Fluffy.
From Kettering, 101.
Fast and violent, the semi-finalists of Series 3, the Spike can penetrate steel, 0 ground clearance and turning circle for this tracked machine powered by 2 800-watt motors.
From London, Fluffy.
Has a heavy weapon like a double-ended spinning axe and looks far from fluffy here. Also has a brazed steel frame, polycarbonate armour and an 8-mile-an-hour top speed.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the 101 team. Mike Franklin, daughter Amy and Steve Bickle, and Fluffy, Peter Holroyd and the brothers Peter and Richard Johnson. Back comes Dead Metal, in good form, menacing. And Matilda, really hungry for action here, isn't she?
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Let's hope Matilda can behave this time. 101 with a side slant on Fluffy. I like the look of Fluffy's weapon here, that spinning axe blade. Oh! And 101's track has gone on the right-hand side. Can you see there? In it comes on the attack, and immediately the blade catches 101's right track. And that certainly has rendered 101 almost immobile. The track left on the arena floor. They can still move, but it'll be ponderous and circular now, I would have thought. Look at the damage caused by the Fluffy blade. Mike Franklin looks on and sees the distraction caused to his machine 101 and can't believe it. The time is nigh for a machine which cost £1 and a penny to put together, they used to say, hence the name 101. And it's going to take a lot more to repair it. And I think we're going to see a lot more of Fluffy in Robot Wars. I've been hugely impressed. You see, they can't really get away. They are just alive, so technically it will have to go to a judge's decision, but I think you and I know which way it's going to go, don't we? Very impressive, Fluffy.
Cease.
Devastation, carnage. It's what we like on Robot Wars. It looks to me like another seed might go, but hey, it's up to the judges.
The irony came because it was 101 on the attack, sustaining the damage, and from then on, well, the writing was on the wall, but Fluffy kept up the attacks. That's what impressed me.
Well, the judges have made their decision, and hey, no controversy for a change. The winners are Fluffy! Well, come here. You might be fluffy by name, but you're certainly not fluffy by nature.
Certainly not, no.
That is a powerful weapon.
Certainly is, yeah. I mean, we haven't tested it much until now, so this was pretty much the first time we've really used it, so... It's not bad, is it?
It is so destructive, total mayhem, and you ripped it apart.
Yeah, I mean, it is sad in a way to kind of have to tear an opponent apart to win, but, you know, it's got to be done really in a competitive sport. You've got to do it.
You've got to tear it apart. You're on Robot Wars, lad. You're on Robot Wars. All is fair in love and Robot Wars.
It is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fluffy!